Welcome to VLearn's online class of NCSE 003, that is Artificial Intelligence. Today we will discuss about artificial intelligence and neural networks. Our subject matter in the course is machine intelligence, or you can also say artificial intelligence, and our discussion of the subject matter is mainly from the point of view of machine intelligence, and machine intelligence is popularly known as artificial intelligence. Now, in artificial intelligence, in today's session, we will discuss about the basics of artificial intelligence structure, that is introduction to artificial intelligence, different AI techniques, knowledge representation and various approaches to knowledge representation, issues in knowledge representation and expert systems. Now, first of all, what is artificial intelligence? It is the area of computer science which mainly focus on creating machines that can engage on behaviors that humans consider intelligent. Or researchers are creating systems which can mimic human thought and understand speech, beat the human best, human chess player, and countless other feats never before possible. Or we can also say AI is a study of making computers smart. It is a study of making computer models of human intelligence, and finally it is a study concerned with building machines that simulate human behavior. There are different approaches which are considered, or there are different approaches with respect to the artificial intelligence, like system that think like humans. This approach mainly focus on reasoning and human framework. System that think rationally, it focus on reasoning and a general concept of intelligence. System that acts like human, it mainly focus on behavior, and system that act rationally focuses on behavior and general concept of intelligence. AI is a broad field and means different things to different people. It is concerned with getting computers to do the task that requires human intelligence. It is a field that overlaps with computer science rather than being a strict subfield, and different areas of AI are more closely related to psychology, philosophy and logics. Intelligence is integrated some of those skills which give us the ability to remember a face not seen for the 30 or more years, or to build and send rockets to the moon. It is those capabilities which set Homo sapiens apart from other forms of living things. And as we shall see, the food for this intelligence is knowledge. Means all the intelligence is based on knowledge. Now, if we talk about what is intelligence, it is a capacity to learn and solve problems, or we can also say it is the ability to solve novel problems, or to act rationally, or to act like humans. And if we talk about artificial intelligence, then artificial intelligence means build and understand intelligent entities or agents, and two main approaches here are engineering versus cognitive modeling. Now, what is artificial intelligence? It is a science of engineering of making intelligent machines. As I already told you that it is a study of making computers smart, especially intelligent computer programs. It is related to similar task of using computers to understand human intelligence. But AI does not have to confine itself to methods that are biologically observable. Now, what's involved in intelligence? What are the main parts of intelligence, or what we consider? What are the main things that we consider in intelligence? First is ability to interact with the real world. That is to perceive, to understand and to act. For example, speech recognition and understanding the synthesis. Then image understanding, or another example is ability to take action, have an effect. Or next is reasoning and planning. Reasoning and planning includes modeling the external world and giving output, solving new problems, planning and making decisions, ability to deal with unexpected problems or uncertainty. Next is learning and adaptation, and we are continuously learning and adapting, and our internal models are always being updated. For example, a baby learning to categorize and recognize animal. Now, AI can be strong AI or it can be weak AI. Machine based on AI that can truly reason and become self-aware, either human-like or non-human-like, are known as strong artificial intelligence. And if we talk about weak artificial intelligence, then machines based on AI that can reason and solve problems in a limited domain will comes under the category of weak artificial intelligence, and it would not be truly intelligent. Next is AI techniques. Now, top-down approaches expert systems. Now, we all know that computers has a large storage capacity, and expert systems had the potential to interpret statistics in order to formulate rules. Means rules are formulated by the expert systems by interpreting statistics. An expert system works much like a detective, solves a mystery, and using the information and logic or rules, the expert system can solve the problems. Now, there are different AI techniques. First is top-down approaches expert system. Next is chess. AI-based game, playing programs combine intelligence with entertainment. On game with strong artificial intelligence ties is chess. World champion chess playing programs can see ahead 20 plus moves in advance for each move they make. In addition, the programs have an ability to get progress, better provide time because of the ability to learn. Knowledge representation is very important part of artificial intelligence. One of the clearest results of artificial intelligence research so far is that solving even apparently simple problems require lots of knowledge. And really, understanding a single sentence requires extensive knowledge both of language and of the context. Now, while representing the knowledge, 5 points are there that are to be considered related to the knowledge representation. It is the most fundamental. It is the most fundamentally a substitute for a thing itself, used to enable an entity to determine consequences by thinking rather than acting. That is, by reasoning about the world rather than by taking an action in it. It is a set of ontological commitments, that is, an answer to the question, in what terms should I think about the world? It is a fragmentary theory of intelligent reasoning expressed in terms of three components. First, the representations, fundamental conception of intelligence reasoning. Second, the set of inferences, the representation sanctions, and third one is the set of inferences it recommends. It is a medium for pragmatically efficient computation, that is the computational environment in which thinking is accomplished, and one contribution to this pragmatic efficiency is supplied by the guidance of representation, provides for organizing information so as to facilitate making the recommended inferences. Knowledge representation is a medium of human expression, that is a language in which we say things about the world. Now there are various approaches to knowledge representation. The recent fashion in knowledge representation languages is to use XML as a low-level syntax. XML is extensible markup language, and this tends to make the output of these knowledge representation languages easy for machines to parse at the expense of human readability and often space efficiency. Another approach for knowledge representation is first order predicate logic. The first order predicate calculus is commonly used as a mathematical basis for these systems to avoid the excessive complexity. Even the simple system based on this simple logic can be used to represent data that is well beyond the processing capability of the computer systems. One problem of knowledge representation consists of how to store and manipulate knowledge in an information system in a formal way so that it may be used by the mechanisms to accomplish a given task. Examples of applications are export systems, machine translation systems, computer aided maintenance system, and information retrieval systems. Another approach for knowledge representation is semantic networks. Semantic network may also be used for representing the knowledge. Each node represents the concept and the arcs are used to define the relationship between different concepts. And one of the most expressive and comprehensively described knowledge representation paradigm along the lines of semantic network is multi-net or multi-network. Now, what are the issues in knowledge representation? There are various issues related to knowledge representation. Some of the major issues are how do people represent knowledge, and what is the nature of knowledge and how do we represent it. Next, should a representation scheme deal with a particular domain or should be a general purpose? So next is how expressive is a representation scheme or formal language, and next one is should the scheme be declarative or procedural. These are the issues in knowledge representation. Now the next is expert system. Expert system is a software system that attempts to reproduce the performance of one or more human experts, most commonly in a specific problem domain, or it is a traditional application, or you can say a subfield of artificial intelligence. There are various application areas of expert system. Expert systems are basically designed and created to facilitate tasks in the field of accounting, medicine, process control, financial services, production, and human resources. And a good example of application of expert system is banking area is expert systems for. A good example of application of expert systems in banking area is expert systems for mortgages. Another application of expert system is intelligent control and scheduling. Intelligent control is a class of control techniques that uses various AI computing approaches like neural networks, fuzzy logics, machine learnings and all. A good scheduling policy ensures that the most important entity gets the resources it needs, and this topic was popular in the days of time sharing when there was a shortage of resources. General plan for scheduling mechanisms are understand where scheduling is occurring and expose scheduling decisions and allow control. In intelligent control and scheduling, another application is account for resource consumption and to allow intelligent control. Another application area is robotics. It is a science and technology of robots, their design, manufacturing and application. Robotics requires a working knowledge of electronics, mechanics and softwares and is usually accompanied by a large working knowledge of many subjects. A person working in the field is called a robotist. The structure of robot is usually mostly mechanical and can be called a kinematic chain. A chain is formed of links, actuators and joints which can allow one or more degrees of freedom. And most contemporary robots use open serial chains in which each link connects the one before to the one after it. And these robots are called serial robots and often these robots are called serial robots and often resemble the human arm. Another application area is signature analysis. It is the electronic component and circuit board troubleshooting technique which applies a current limited AC sine wave across 2 points of electronic component or circuit. Signature analysis relies on a change in electrical characteristics to detect the problems on a circuit board. So this is all about the introduction to AI, the introduction of expert systems and the knowledge representation and all. Now there are few definitions of AI by different writers. That is, first of all, definition by Alienage. That is, according to him, the author of book entitled Artificial Intelligence, it states, artificial intelligence is the study of how to make computers do things at which at the moment people are better. But there are various comments on this definition. That is, some of the comments are implicit in the richest definition is the idea that there are mental tasks that computers can do better than human beings and vice versa. There are tasks which at the moment human beings can do better than computer, and it is well known that computers are better than human beings in the matter of numerical computation, repetitive task and information storage. On the other hand, human beings are much better than machine in the matter of understanding, including the capability of explaining, predicting the behavior and structure of the system, in common sense reasoning, etc. In a sense, it is found that computers are better than human beings in the task requiring sequentials but fast calculation, but human beings are better than computers in the tasks requiring essentially parallel processing. And in order to clarify what it is for a problem for essentially required parallel processing for its solution, there can be various examples. Another definition of AI is, it is a branch of computer science that deals with symbolic rather than numeric processings and non-algorithmic methods, including the rules of thumb and heuristics instead of algorithms as techniques for solving problems. Again, there are various comments and explanation on these definitions, that is on symbolic processing versus numeric processing and all. Another definition of artificial intelligence is, it is a study of techniques for solving exponentially hard problems in polynomial time, exploiting knowledge about the problem domain. Again, there are various comments or explanation on this definition also. The definition by Barr are, artificial intelligence is the part of computer science which is concerned with designing intelligent computer systems, that is, systems that exhibit the characteristics we associate with intelligence in human behavior. Another definition by Shelkoff about the artificial intelligence is, perhaps broadest definition is that AI is a field of study that seeks to explain the emulate and intelligent behavior in terms of computational processes. And according to this definition, AI is partly an engineering and partly a scientific discipline. As an engineering discipline, AI is a study of designing and developing intelligent machines, and in context of testing whether a machine is intelligent, there is Turing test and its criticisms, etc. These are the different definitions of artificial intelligence. This is all about the introduction of artificial intelligence. The next topic we will discuss in this is propositional logic. And propositional logics are basically symbols which are used to denote facts about the objects. It is a formal language for representing facts about objects and relationship between the objects of a problem domain, and precise inferencing mechanism for reasoning and deduction. Now, if we talk about the artificial intelligence, then there is a major role played by knowledge base, which is a special kind of database for knowledge management. A knowledge base is an information repository that provides a means for information to be collected, organized, shared, researched, and utilized, and it can either machine readable or intended for human use. If we talk about the knowledge-based systems, and these are the systems based on methods and techniques of artificial intelligence. Knowledge-based systems are artificial intelligent tools working in narrow domain to provide intelligent decisions with justification. And the core component of knowledge-based systems are knowledge base, which is the information repository, acquisition mechanism, and third one is inference mechanism. Knowledge base can be machine readable or it can be human readable. First of all, what is machine readable? Machine readable means which stores knowledge in computer readable form, usually for the purpose of having automated deductive reasoning applied to them. They contain set of data, often in form of rules that describes the knowledge in a logically consistent manner. Some knowledge base that are machine readable are used with artificial intelligence, for example, as part of expert systems that focus on the domain like prescriptions of drugs and custom laws are machine readable. If we talk about human readable knowledge bases, then these are basically designed to enable the people to retrieve and use the knowledge they contain, and they are commonly used to complement a help desk or for sharing information among employees within an organization. They might store troubleshooting information like For example, articles, white papers, user manuals, and knowledge tags or answers to frequently asked questions. As I already discussed with you, AI is a system that thinks like humans. It is a system that thinks rationally, system that act like human, or system that act rationally. There can be strong AI or weak AI, as I already discussed with you. This is all about the introduction of AI.